Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say hi, Bella. Bella, say hi. You want to say hi? You being like you shy, even though you're not shy. Hi, whatever, girl. Anyway, guys, do me a favor. Drop a one in the chat if you are watching me live. Drop a two in the chat if you are watching the replay. And if you learn something, do me a favor. Show me some love. Um, and also, if you have any suggestions in the area of my expertise that you wish to learn more about or know more about, let me know, y'all. Excuse me. You know, hit the comments, inbox me. You can always text me at 844-243-4901. Okay. So, I'm not even going to really talk about business per se, but I am indirectly. But we're going to talk a little bit about that later. So, what I wanted to come on here and talk about is just because of things that I see in the marketplace with being a business owner, self-employed, all that good stuff. First and foremost, the first thing I want to say is whatever you got going on in your life, especially if it's negative, that's not all there is to life. Okay? If you are working a job, if you got a situation going on in your life that you are absolutely unhappy with, that's not all there is to life. You come and you working 60, 70 hours a week, you're exhausted, but you can't seem to make your ends meet and everything, and that's going to make you unhappy. That's not all there is to life. Period. I speak with a lot of people and I see a lot of people who are very unhappy in their lives, and it's due to their current situations. First and foremost, I want to say 80 to 90% of things that will happen in your life is due to your mindset. Okay? If you live around, maybe at the present moment, you can't 100% change where you live, but you can change who you are around. Period. So if you're around negative people, if you are around people who self-medicate in the ways of, smoking, drinking, doing drugs, whatever. Self-medication could be addictions. It could be sex, sleeping around. It could be gambling. Like addictions cross a lot of ways. But if those are the people you hang around, you are going to stay in the same mindset. And I'm here to say that is not all there is to life, right? You'll hear people say, show me your five closest friends, and I'm going to tell you who you are, because you are who you hang around, whether you like that or not, whether you feel that's the truth or not. I'm just here to say that's not all there is to life. And you got to start thinking bigger. You got to start thinking positively. You got to start working on what you are attracting in your life, what you are attracting to yourself. If you are walking around say life is crappy, everybody's crappy, people are crappy, humanity is crappy, that's all you're going to keep on getting, because that is what you are putting out in the universe, and that's what's going to come back. It's going to keep coming back to yourself. If you feel that people are nothing but crappy, you need to hang around new people. Period. That is not all there is to life. I speak with a lot of people. First and foremost, every day when I wake up, I'm a woman, I'm a black woman, I'm a mother, and I speak with a lot of women, and I speak with a lot of mothers, and their outlook on life a lot of times are not the best, because they feel like this box that they live in, that's all there is to life. Unfortunately, they might think it's something bigger out there, but they don't truly believe that it is. You have to start believing bigger. Start dreaming. Start believing it, even though it can be in your imagination. You say imagination is not real. It might not be real, but you can make it a reality. Start making your dreams come to life. You have to start setting times for your imagination and things that you want to get out of life. Otherwise, you're going to be unhappy the rest of your life. Do not go your entire life just being unfulfilled because you speakers every day. It's called personal development, and I really started doing that more once went into business for myself. I mean, there's motivational speakers of people, names you know. You know T.D. Jakes. You know Les. You may have heard of Les Brown, but I know you know T.D. Jakes. I know you know Steve Harvey. You also have Earl Nightingale and Jim Rohn and Les Brown. Oprah. We all know Oprah, right? This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to start listening to positive personal development and motivation. Today I listened to Eric Thomas. Love listening to them. Then you're going to start to imagine that there's more to life and there's higher possibilities. That's what we need to do for ourselves. And people like myself encourage other people to do this every day. But see, it's difficult for some other people because they feel like that current situation, that's all there is to life. And there's not. There's many, many, many millions of people out here that have dreams and aspirations, but they allow life or some negative things, because the negative stuff is going to happen to you. They allow those things to get the best of them. They never go after their dreams, and they walk around unhappy because of it. Or they got somebody in their life, some type of partner, who tries to stop them from gaining their dreams, going after their dreams, and you are allowing it. That needs to stop today. Let me tell you something. Anytime that you want to elevate, anytime that you want to get better, anytime you want to become better, something bad is going to happen. It's almost approved. Like, we all know Murphy's Law, right? If something bad be better, he don't want you to follow your dreams. Somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to get sick. It happens. Something in your house is going to break. That's the devil. That's Satan, and you cannot let him win. How many times in your life, or people that you know, how many times in their lives have they been on a journey to start doing something better, to elevate themselves or their family or whatever? And something crazy happens, and they don't do it. And then the next thing you know, a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years done went by, and they never pursued their dreams. Or how many people do you know, or if this has happened to you, every time you go to pursue your dream or pursue something to make your life better, make your family life better, or make other people's lives better, something crazy happens, and you never go through with it. Guess what? Not going through with it, that's exactly what the deceiver wants. Period. Hold on, y'all. Gotta fix something real quick. Okay, I'm back. Now, guys, I'm here to tell you, I don't care what happened. If you keep dreaming about doing this one, two, or three things in your life, oh shit. Y'all see that? The devil, he trying to stop me from talking to y'all. But guess what? I'm gonna keep on talking. I'm gonna keep on talking because somebody needs to hear it. And I'm gonna be the one to say it, and I ain't scared to say it. Guess what? Because I'm speaking out against it. If you go to bed at night and you keep on dreaming about this invention you got, about this idea you got, you never know. You could be sitting on something that can make you millions of dollars. But because of fear, that's the devil. Because you're scared, that's the devil. You're afraid of what other people gonna say, you don't do it. You need to let the naysayers and the negative Nancy's go. If people in your life do not support your dreams and what you are trying to pursue to make your life and your family and your legacy better, you need to let them go. I'm gonna tell you like this: they jealous. Let me tell you what they jealous about. Because they wish they had the guts. They wish they had the guts to go pursue their dreams, but they afraid to. Fear stops more people from doing anything than anything else. Because you know what people say when I introduce any of my businesses to people? You know what people say? Well, what if this don't work? What if it do? You already done counted yourself out. Get away from the naysayers. I don't care who they are. Family, friends, your neighbors, I don't care. Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. If you keep on going with your dreams, you keep going with your business, your visions and all that stuff, eventually the universe will bend to your will. What's gonna happen? The people who are negative and the naysayers, they are either gonna excuse themselves out of your life. They're gonna do it themselves, trust me. Or they're gonna start to support you. Or they're not gonna say anything at all. Trust me when I tell you. People say to me, "Oh, you still got that little bit, blah, 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 blah." Like what? Oh, how about your job? Blah, blah. I don't have. No, that's not a job. No, I correct people every time. But I'm telling you, that's the devil and that's evil spirits. And guess what? It's so much easier to do the wrong thing and be evil than it is to do the right thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anytime you are going to elevate, elevation requires separation. You got to separate yourself from those people. You got to separate yourself from certain things. You got to separate from certain places. You got to separate yourself from certain habits, because you cannot have a clear mind and doing a whole bunch of smoking and drinking and all that good stuff. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. They ain't nothing but spirits, negative spirits anyway. Every time, I'm telling y'all this, every time you are doing something positive, doing something to elevate yourself, your family, your legacy, something bad is going to happen because he's going to come after you. I'm going to give you an example, a personal example. A few days ago, last week, I made a decision about my business, a very positive decision about my business. I was having a great day. I was smiling. I was talking to all kinds of people. We was having a good old time. It was a marvelous day. I leave my house to go pick my daughter up. I got a whole swimming pool in my basement. Y'all know who that was, right? That was Satan. Listen, my water tank cracked. My hot water tank in my house cracked. And at first, I could not identify where the water was coming from. So water was just coming and coming and coming and coming. And I'm just like, what the hell, man? So I went and I got a wet vac. And for the rest of the night, I was pumping and dumping water out of my basement until after midnight. Got up at like 5 something the next day, got myself together, got my daughter out the door for school, came back and was pumping more water because I was still waiting for the plumber to come. So it's not like, I could have went to the yard or whatever and got a water tank myself because I can't. That's not my area of expertise. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I had a smile on my face, even though I was tired. My feet was hurting, my back was hurting because I was up so late and then had to get up and do it the next day. Until I was doing it all the way until the plumber came. The plumber ain't come till 3 o'clock that next afternoon. But I laughed and I listened to personal development and personal motivation the entire time I was doing this. Why was I laughing? Because I knew it was Satan. I knew it was the devil trying to take my triumph from me. He will try it and he will do it. And he can only succeed if you stop. But guess what? I'm not stopping. He don't like it. And guess what? The devil don't like business owners. He don't like small business owners. He don't like positive people. He don't like people who's of light and all that stuff. Light and positivity. Why? Because you're trying to break generational curses. The generational curses I was brought up in, I refuse to follow them. So guess what? I'm breaking them. So that was his way of trying to break me to stop doing what I'm doing. He flooded my basement with a whole pool. I had pools, and it kept coming. And even when I had all the water up as much as I could by myself and all that stuff with my one wet vac, I went to bed. I got back up 5 something the next morning. It was all flooded again.
I'll see you look at my bracelet.
But guess what? I'm not stopping. He don't like us because we want to break generational curses. Be the generational curse breaker in your family. Be the generational curse breaker in your neighborhood. And don't listen to the naysayers. Listen, I had a young lady, this maybe about a year ago, a very young lady. She was really young, like 2021. She grew up in foster care, and she haven't had the best direction and all that stuff in her life. She had just got out of foster care. She had her own a small child and all that stuff, and she was very interested in joining me in one of my businesses. And I was started teaching her the ropes and all this stuff. So she told her grandmom about it, and her grandmom laughed at her. And he's like, yeah, she told her, you so gullible. You want to do this, you want to do that. You ain't got no business doing that stuff, all that stuff. So I was like, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. I kept on with her because I'm not listening to that stuff, right? So then a couple of days later, she texted me. She said, Tyra, I really appreciate you believing in me, but I can't do nothing until I believe in myself. And that is the honest to God truth. But the sad part is, had her grandma not said that to her, she may still be with me out here trying to break these generational curses, trying to break the curses that she was under. Because she said to me, her grandma pretty much was the person that's always been in her life, one of the people she loved the most. And her grandma said all those negative stuff, and she stopped. How many times have you come across something positive that can help you, your family, and your community, and you let somebody else talk you out of it? I'm telling you, they negative Nancy's. That's they got a certain spirit on you that you need to not be around because spirits rub off on you like that. And that's they know now you thinking differently. Like I said, the devil don't like it. You want to break a generational curse, he gonna do everything in his power to stop you. People are going to die. Unfortunately, people are gonna get sick. Stuff gonna happen. Like I said, that my water tank broke, and I had to come out a bunch of money to get a new tank, get it installed, all that good stuff, and then had to clean up same message multiple times because of it. But I laughed. I did this and with a smile on my face because I knew what exactly it was. I can identify it. If y'all don't know, I'm here to teach y'all this today. When you go to do something positive in your life and something happen that's holding you back, that's Satan. You need to keep on going with your dreams. You need to keep going with your aspirations, period. Don't let him stop you. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. And he ain't going to stop. Because that dude tenacious. That's why they call him Tenacious D. He a tenacious dude. But see, you got to be more tenacious and resilient. Resiliency. Please understand. Period. So, with all that being said, y'all, I'm pretty much at my destination. I'm about to part. I really hope you listen to what I'm saying to you today because I've lived it. I decided a long time ago, even though I came up under being broke and poor, I know that being poor is actually a mentality, not so much what's in your bank account or in your pocketbook. Even though I grew up that way, I never had a poor mindset, and I am so thankful for God for giving me a strong and positive mindset, no matter what happened to me, because I done faced a whole lot of it when it comes to adversity. We all have, but that's not the end of your story. Don't let it be the end of your story. Please understand that being poor is a mindset. You know why it's a mindset? Because people will be poor and never do anything about it. Or they keep doing things that keep themselves broke and poor. And you don't have to live that way. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of ways out here to help people and make money. You want to know how to make money? Help people. Solve people problems. Do y'all know there's enough money out here in this country? There's enough money out here circulating that we all can be millionaires. Bet you didn't know that. And I bet you don't believe it. But I see it. I see it every day. It's here, and you gotta believe it in your dream. So that's all I have for y'all today. Please take heed. Like I said, guys, any event that you need some assistance, inbox me, comment, text me, 844-243-4901. Have a good Sunday, y'all.
Bye.
Bella said bye. Say bye, Bella. Say bye, baby.